Our next task is when the user clicks on a category, paste the specific product for that category from database. So this is our categories page, home categories, and this is the category filtered product page, which is this one right here. So the first thing we have to do is when the user clicks on it, right here, it goes to the category filtered product page. And right here, we want a feature builder, just like before. So when the user comes to this page, this category filtered page right here, when the user comes to this page, we want that feature builder to face the product. Okay, so we already know how to work with feature builder. So let us create a feature builder again. Inside the builder, we will have a context and snapshot. By the way, you don't have to call it snapshot, you can call it anything you like. So inside the feature builder, we will have this grid view class. But before that, let us take the feature field as well. And in the feature field, we will call the function. Okay, let us cut this grid view and put it inside the feature builder. So just like before, we're going to say if snapshot.hasData, then you show this grid view, else show a circular progress indicator. And in the future, we will simply call the function. So we already have a controller for the products. I will go to that controller and create another function. I will simply copy this function right here, and name it fetch products of specific category. Okay, and we're going to say that Firebase firestore.instance.collection, the product collection, where the category ID, if you remember, we do have a field inside our products which is called category ID, and inside that category ID we have put the ID of the categories. This is the categories, the collection, and we have put the ID for each product in the category ID right here. So we can say that where category ID is equal to the category that the user is going to select. So we can receive there which the user is going to select the category. When the user clicks on a category, it will have an ID, right? So we want to receive that ID inside right here in the function. So I can say selected category. We're going to receive it from the function, and then we're going to say face the products collection where the category ID matches to the selected category. So that is the logic behind this code, and we can print it just to see it in the debug console, that selected categories, selected category product data is this. Okay, now let me call that function from this feature builder right here. So it is in products controller dot face products for specific category. Now I didn't make this selected category field required, so I will make it required, so that we have to pass it from the side where we are creating the function. Sorry, not creating, where we are calling the function. So we are calling the function in our feature builder right here. So we have to pass this selected category that the user is going to select the category. We want to pass the ID for that in this function. Now question is, where will I get that? We are inside the category filtered products page, meaning we are in this page, in this file right here. So just like before, we can create a constructor for the selected category ID and pass that selected category ID from this home categories page right here. So let me show you, maybe then you will understand easily. So I will create a variable right here inside this category filtered products page. I will name it selected category ID, or you can call it anything. I will add it to the constructor and I will make it required. Now in our home categories right here, it is asking for that field. So selected category ID, we can pass the value right here. Now just like this, we have got the icon location, we have got the category name. Let us go to the category collection and show you. So we are inside the category collection, and inside each document we do have a category name and icon location field, but we don't have any field for ID, and we don't need one because our document has unique ID. So we can get the document ID like this. So we can say snapshot.data.docs of I.id. This .id will give us the ID of the document ID. Now it is saying invalid constant, so let us remove this constant. So this .id will give us the document ID, and we are receiving that ID right here. So when when the user will click on the category, this on tab will get called. Based on which category the user selected, right? Which category user selected, we will get the document ID for that category, and we are passing that ID in this page, category filtered products page. So in that page, we are receiving that ID, and we are passing that ID to this function, that this page products of specific category function. So we can pass, let us going to pass it. We are passing it from here to this function. Now, if you are still confused because these two has same name, well, not same name, it has ID at the end. Yeah, so there's nothing to be confused really. So we're passing the ID to this function. The function will receive the ID here, right here, and then it will fetch the product based on the selected category that we have just received. Okay, great. So let us restart the project. Now right now, even if the product is fetched, it won't show because we didn't make it dynamic right here. So let us do that. So first of all, the item count, let us make that dynamic. Snapshot.data.docs.length. Let's make it nullable. Add this nullable icon right here, the sign. And similarly, let us make the other things dynamic. So I will make the image dynamic like this. Our field name was img link. it is saying undefined name I, and that is because in the item builder we are calling it index, not I, right? So for example, if I call it simply A, I can use A. If I call it index, I have to write here index. So I will use the short form just I and write I right here. So just like the image, we will make the title dynamic, remove the cost. We will make the price dynamic, remove the cost. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, hit refresh, and now if I click on gift, it shows the product only for the gift category. If I click on food, it fetches the product only for food. See, if you go to the database and look at the product collection, the category ID, this is the title, the product. It has the category ID which has S2 at the end, meaning this is the category. The name of that category was food. It has S2 at the end. Similarly, the other product which has category ID MH at the end. So the first one, meaning which belongs to the gift category. So the category name for this ID is gift. So hopefully you understood. If you still don't understand, so make sure to rewatch the video, especially if you are watching this type of tutorial for the very first time. It is going to be hard to understand. So make sure to rewatch this again and again, and hopefully it will sink in.